All right. Welcome in, everybody. It is Phil Nagy, Nagy on Sports, joining you here. It is our official Nagy on Sports World Cup final simulation. France and Argentina, just two absolute massive powerhouses in the world of the professional soccer and World Cup level performances. Of course, two legends leading Argentina's team with, of course, Lionel Messi and Angel Di Maria, both of them over 100 caps, 165, 124 actually, between the two of them, against some of the young bloods, including Kylian Mbappe, just 23 years of age, already on pace to beat Lionel Messi, actually, in terms of World Cup goals if he continues to play a long career. They're playing for that, which is the World Cup. It is going to be a great game today. Let's look at the starters for Lionel Scaloni's team. He's going to run a 5-3-2. They're in the midfield, and of course up at the top, Lionel Messi and Alvarez, who has been a special player already in this tournament. Man City's 22-year-old sensation, Julian Alvarez. So take a look there at the team photo for Argentina. Again, with Emiliano Ramirez, the Aston Villa netminder, in there to start. Here is the French team as well. They will run a 4-3-3. Hugo Lloris continuing to lock down the goal. There's the back line. A tight midfield you can see there with Rabiot, Tchouaméni, and of course Griezmann. And then up front, Kylian Mbappe, Andre Giroud, and Dembele. Ousmane Dembele, the 25-year-old Barcelona striker, will be up there at the front. But there he is, Kylian Mbappe, all eyes on him. PSG paid a boatload of money for him, and it may be worth every penny, especially to keep him in his home country of France. So without further ado, let's get this one popping. We play 15-minute halves, and try as we might with some of the settings, we're bound to see a lot of goals, especially with two world-class teams here. Mbappe dispossessed. Back to Otamendi, who's been there for a long time in the middle of that line. 34 years old for Nicolas Otamendi. Now here's Alvarez. First goal, and a big stretching save for Hugo Lloris, as he had a go right there. And there's our first look at Lionel Messi now. He'll take this corner. Looks like a teammate coming up for a short corner if they try that option. And they will go that option. It is Alvarez, his teammate, up at the front. Alvarez probing the box now. Griezmann in protection. Now into Fernandez. Fernandez on his boot. Some fancy dribbling. He's going to turn. He's going to maybe fire. We're not sure what's going on. He passes it off to Alvarez. And now Alvarez back to Messi. Just such a display of fancy footwork. And they're going to say somebody was offsides? They are. They're going to say that Messi was just a half step offside there at the beginning. Late flag. Maybe VAR came down into the ear of that sideline official and said that was offside. But an opening shot, an opening save from that man, Hugo Lloris. And Lloris makes a great save now. Here comes DePaul up the right side. He'll drop it back to his teammate, Molina. Nahuel Molina, 24-year-old from Atletico Madrid in Spain. Alvarez now, here's Messi, and dispossessed by Varane, and a dangerous pass across the box, and then quickly Griezmann. And they can counter so quickly if they want to. Now Rabiot outside to Kylian Mbappe. Back to Rabiot. Nice run for Mbappe. He's got to step if he wants it. Kylian Mbappe from 10, and he's going to get pushed. And the ball will be taken off of his boot by Nicolas Otamendi for a corner kick for the Blues. Les Bleus, or Les Bleus is probably how you pronounce it, but I'm not super French. Griezmann now, left-footed, out-swinging corner, headed away by the Argentine back line, and then quickly taken back up by Rabiot and Tchouaméni, and now Kylian Mbappe, a little touch back to the middle to Rabiot. Rabiot to his teammate. Now it's Andre Giroud. Now Giroud has scored plenty of goals in this quarter. Now Dembele, can he take a rip? And he cannot. He'll go back to Giroud, and then dispossessed and taken off his boots. So a little bit too much dribbling in the box there by that French attack. Antoine Griezmann, now 31 years of age, And then, of course, Olivier Giroud, 36 years of age as well. Of course, player to watch would be Messi. Yeah, understatement of the last 15 years. Alvarez now with a little bit of space. There's DePaul. Was he onside? He was. DePaul now kind of being pushed away by Hernandez. Mbappe inside to Alvarez, stays onside again. Here's DePaul. Beautiful shot and another save by Hugo Lloris. Wow, that was a quick shot there. Alvarez tried to put one on frame. And Hugo Lloris with already his second really good save. There you can see the 35-year-old netminder from Tottenham in the English Premier League. And that sets up another corner. Messi will go to the far side again. Hurrying up is Alvarez. Let's see if they go short corner again. And they will. Alvarez back up to the front to DePaul. Inside to Fernandez and then dispossessed. Upamecano up the left side. He's got some space. If he wants it, he'll go up to his teammate Kylian Mbappe. No real numbers yet with the French. You can see a 1v5, that 5-man back line for Argentina. So difficult to penetrate. And you can see there that it was not able to be penetrated. So now here is Alvarez. He'll go to McAllister, back to Alvarez. And here is the French defense. Now Griezmann. Outside of Dembele. Some fancy footwork from the right striker. Back in the middle now, Olivier Giroud. Giroud to Kylian Mbappe, back to Giroud. Little two-man game. He's got some space because Mbappe cleared it for him nicely. They'll go to Griezmann. Griezmann to Chimini, back in the middle to Giroud. Mbappe, sweep move, and then a save in the back. What a play there by the Argentinian netminder Emilio Martinez with his first save of the day. And it was a big one on perhaps the most gifted striker in the world right now, and that's Kylian Mbappe. What a play. Here's Lionel Messi, of course, including in the gifted striker conversation, of course, has to be up there as one of the greatest of all time, if not maybe the greatest of all time. Some Pele fans might disagree with me. But they don't get much better. Of course, Maradona, his own countryman, as well, in that conversation in terms of greatest footballers of all time. But Lionel Messi certainly has to be in that conversation. Now Martinez back to McAllister is on the left wing. McAllister right up the middle, just going to take it and rip it far post. Nobody marked him. He just had right on down the throughway all by himself. And that is a huge goal for wrong first name. Alexis McAllister, 23-year-old, plays for Brighton, the youngster. And he just goes right down and none of the French defenders mark him. That's an easy goal, and Lloris has no chance as McAllister rips that thing far post with some pace. Easiest of goals there as he just went right down Broadway, and none of the French defenders decided to mark him. They were all worried about other players. And McAllister just had the entirety of the field himself. Alexis McAllister, now Acuna on the right side, marking. Rabiot in the middle. Giamini. Dembele. Giamini. A little bit of space. He tries to get clever with the through ball to Giroud, and instead it's taken and quickly dispossessed the other way. Here's Lionel Messi. Fancy footwork, and now Messi's got a step on the back line if he wants it. Good recovery there by Varane. And the back line in the middle, and Lloris has to dive on it. Good play there again. Raphael Varane, Manchester United defensive player, 29 years old, 87 caps already for the 29-year-old Frenchman. Messi again to Alvarez. Alvarez with some fancy footwork of his own and dispossessed by the aforementioned Varane. Now Rabiot into the middle, Kylian Mbappe, a little bit out of position for him, but he creates some space anyway. Coming the other side now, Dembele. Dembele's got one man in the middle. He'll try to go to him, but he's going to be eventually pushed out of the box by the back line. Again, that five-man defensive line. Look how beautiful that five-man shape is there for Argentina. They've been so disciplined back there. Griezmann able to get a man out, and then they are just, boom, right back to that line of five in the back there. That's just really good soccer. In the middle, Lionel Messi back heel to DePaul. Fernandez, McAllister the goal scorer. Back to Lionel Messi. Back into the middle to DePaul. DePaul with a pass and a goal! And look at it, saves offside! They are not, and it's going to be a goal for Argentina. And Julian Alvarez, the 22-year-old sensation from Manchester City, and he scores a beauty of a goal here. Look at him just barely staying on sides. Oh, I don't know how he was not called off sides. He takes a shot from Hugo Lloris, but he's able to get a touch on it before getting the shot from the goalkeeper. And an absolutely huge goal as Argentina goes up 2-0 here in the first half. What a goal there in the 19th minute. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 2-0 now. France, of course, with an opportunity to be defending World Cup champions, which doesn't happen that often. That's a difficult thing to do in the modern game. Inside, beautiful space for Giroud. One more touch and a really good opportunity. Rabiot tried to put that thing far post, and it'll be knocked out. Adrien Rabiot from Juventus plays there with Weston McKennie, the 27-year-old. He'll bring the it's Griezmann, rather, actually bringing in the corner, flicked on into the middle of the box. And then Messi's actually the one who's able to head it out of there. Rabiot to Griezmann, fresh off the corner. He can take a right foot if he wants it. He'll go one pass to Giroud. And Giroud's taken it off of his boot. Now McAllister quickly the other way. DePaul to Lionel Messi. Drops it back for DePaul. Messi again. Look at that thing. Just stuck to his foot like glue. Just so skilled these players are. And Koundé is able to take it off of him up to the right wing to Griezmann. But look at that back set of white jerseys right there. That back five line just so difficult to get through. And they're able to continue to create chances the way that they have. Why would you differ from that with your five-person back line? Taken away in the middle now. They'll try to clear is Koundé. And then a foul. But they'll say play on. And now Messi, you can see how short he is even compared to that center back. A sprightly figure, but again, just a world-class player. Giroud now to Griezmann. Giroud, Griezmann, and Mbappe really, again, the heart of that French attack. Got to get something going. Dembele up there as well, of course. Dembele plays for Barcelona, again, 25 years old. Now here's Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe flick on, and then a turnaround and taken right off of his boot. Nice play there by the goalie, Martinez, as he's had a couple of great saves, including getting rid of Mbappe's attempts on the net. Here is Messi, and then he's taken off quickly. They'll try to go the other way, but again, now just a 4v5. They've got a couple of runs, a nice run to Dembele. Can he take a go? And he can't. Acuna takes it off of his boot, and quickly they are out again. So this back line of Argentina just playing so well for the first 27 minutes of this World Cup final. Qatar 2022 coming to an end. Giamini now. Rabiot. Kylian Mbappe, just 23 years of age. Griezmann. Dembele, nice run. He's going to have a go if he wants it. He's passes it, and a goal! It's Rabiot in the middle. Adrien Rabiot, the 27-year-old, over the beautiful pass from his teammate Dembele. And France cuts into the lead, 2-1. I thought he should have taken the shot. I suppose what I know, Dembele down that right side makes that extra pass, and Rabiot is able to rip that thing where absolutely no one can save it. Point blank range. Martinez could do absolutely nothing with that one, and it's now 2-1. Argentina leads. Goal for France. Adrien Rabiot. Let's do it, baby. Fernandez now. So the first real kind of shot of energy that France has had in this match has been all Argentina to this point. Now they're going quickly again. McAllister the same way that he tried, and Messi! Oh, he tried to do something special there, but Hugo Lloris has been up to task. Tried to sneak that thing near post. Look at it, bent his arm backwards. It had so much power on it. But a great save by the veteran netminder Hugo Lloris. Oh my, what a save and what a shot. Remains 2-1 in the 30th minute here. Phil Nagy for Nagy on Sports, joining you with our official World Cup sim. Headed out of there. Buncano, nope, taken away by DePaul. And DePaul drops it back to the right back, Molina, who's pushed way up into the attack. You don't see that a lot. Messi tried a sweet little through ball, and it did eventually get through. They'll drop it back to Lloris. And now Koundé pushes for France. Now here's Griezmann. To Dembele. Antoine Griezmann, 31 years of age. Mbappe tried to get a little too cute with that through ball up to Olivier Giroud. And couldn't get it to go. Here comes DePaul. He tries a long ball to Alvarez. He's already scored once here in this half, taken off of his boot by the central defense of the French team. Griezmann. Giamini. Rabiot. Rabiot, the goal scorer for France so far. Can he look for an equalizer here? Little pass to Mbappe. Giroud with some space. He's got to shoot that, and he can't. Oh, Giroud has to put that on goal. I'm sorry, but Olivier Giroud knows better. A chance there, potentially wasted for the French. Lionel Messi, beautiful touch. Alvarez just wide of frame. Alvarez trying for number 2, and this thing just goes wide. Lloris wouldn't have got there, just misses the post, though. Great shot for Julian Alvarez. Whew. Probably Julian Alvarez. Man, what a chance there. Again, I know it's a video game, guys. I do. Trust me. But it just looks different. It just looks different. And now a goal! I'm sorry! I didn't mean to leave you hanging. I looked away, and Messi's going to get it to go. Beautiful ball, the left-footed shot for Lionel Messi. High post, near post, unstoppable from Hugo Lloris. And the best to ever do it potentially puts one in a World Cup final. Could potentially end up being a game winner as Messi rips that one, and I apologize for missing it live as my puppy brought something down that looked like it was a dead rodent. It just happened to be a sock, but it was not a dead rodent, it was a sock. But right when she dropped it in my lap, it was when he scored. Now Giroud's going to try it, and he's going to be taken away by Romero. McAllister scored one as well. You've got McAllister, Alvarez, and Messi with the 3 goal scores. 4, and here's another touch for Alvarez. Back to Messi! And Messi's taken off of his boot quickly. The French try to counter, but there's that white line, that big white and blue line right there at the back. Just so hard to get past it. And the French have really struggled to do so. It took a really good individual run by Dembele and then a pass that, frankly, I didn't think needed to be made to get that goal. Pass inside, one more to Giroud, off the woodwork, and then the rebound, misses wide, Griezmann rips this thing off of, he's the one who misses it wide off of the rebound. Olivier Giroud ripped it off of the post, and then Griezmann tries to put that thing on the back end on the rebound, no go in the 40th minute, 3-1, our score remains. Oh, my. Rabiot. Kylian Mbappe. Touch for Rabiot into the middle for Giroud. Olivier Giroud. And back to Griezmann. Left footer rips off the back of a defender. That one hurts, and it will be a corner. Look at this thing. He just turns and fires it with the left foot, just right off that left hip of the defender. Really good play by the defender. You always want to try to get your hands out of the way so that you don't accidentally get that handball in the box. And that's a really nice play by Christian Romero, Tottenham defender. Here's Griezmann in the swinging corner, headed away by Alvarez painlessly, but Griezmann's the only one who's there. He's got it right back. That line pushes you up. Giamini. Turn around. Left footer. A beautiful goal. That time he just shielded the defender with his body. A one-step quick turn and fire. It's like a turnaround jumper in basketball. Just so difficult to defend. Turn and bam, especially when the defender doesn't want to foul him in the penalty box. And Chiamini rips that thing, and it's by him before he even sees it for Martinez in goal. What a great goal there for the French. 3-2 now. Here's the stadium announcer. Chouameni. Taking off his boot, Varane. Here's Griezmann. Dembele had the first assist. 3-2, a little bit of life now. Beautiful ball for Dembele if he can be the first one to get there, and he's not. Dispossessed by, again, that Argentine back line. 44th minute here. Romero, the one who deflected that one off his hip moments ago to Paul, now Lionel Messi. He's got one already in the half. A world-class finish from him. And arguably, I mean, unless it's some sort of come off the bench for a PR stunt, this will be his last World Cup for sure. Not that they couldn't bring him back in some sort of advisory role. He is 35. So he would be 39 when they come to the Americas. Now Giroud in the middle. Kylian Mbappe back in the middle. And just too many passes in the box right now for France. Afraid to have a shot. Crazy things happen when you put it on frame. You can get deflections. But anyway, I was getting ready to talk about, before we were so rudely distracted by that beautiful goal, is that even though it's a video game, you can see the individual skill differences just that exist with up and down the roster. It's not the United States doesn't have this level of skill, because they do have a couple of guys who are in this conversation. Ripped it far post, and we got a tie game. And Antoine Griezmann gets his. 3-3, and France comes storming right back with 2 unanswered goals. This time the extra pass helps him out, and it's just a rocket shot. That thing is in the net before Martinez even sees that it's by him. Look at that reaction. So late. What a shot. Antoine Griezmann. 3-3 here right in the extra time of the first half. We'll give it to him in the 45th minute for Griezmann. I can never finish my point. Anyway, there are a few guys on the United States with these kind of levels of skill. But as a team, top to bottom, you can just see that everybody is just incredibly skilled on both of these rosters. And again, it's just a video game, but that's a real thing. And that's going to do it for the first half at Lusail Stadium here. Qatar 2022 coming to a close. The World Cup final, our official Nagy Sports simulation of this match. 3-3, a real interesting first half. The second half is going to be even more exciting. The 2 unanswered goals in the last 4 minutes of the half for France have leveled this up at 3 apiece. Most of the statistics right now leaning towards France, but look at that expected goals and they've scored 3 as opposed to Argentina, which should have only expected to score 2.3. That's how daft of a touch that Lionel Messi shot was. So, let's take a look at what the second half might look like. 3-3. 15 more minutes of simmed soccer action here at Nagy Sports. Appreciate everybody being on. Thanks so much to my subscribers. If you haven't had a chance yet to sub the channel, we'd appreciate that as we continue to push for 1,000 and get on YouTube's payroll. Primarily doing NFL football sims, also some basketball, a little bit of hockey, some soccer. We did some baseball at baseball playoff time as well. But yeah, love to have you join us. Chouamini, he'll throw it to Giroud, and it's deflected. That time he had to go, and a deflection there. And trying to counterattack is Argentina, but then taking away Dembele back on his boot. Look at that back line. It's not set up, and then immediately it is, and Giroud is offsides. As soon as they formed up that line, boom, he was offsides. What a play. Whoop, right there. I step forward right when you step back, and you're offside, assuming you've got a competent ref and a good VAR reffing system, which they do. Which they do. 3-3. Which team will make the first sub, if any? Back to level pegging. Here's Messi again. Can he do something special? He can, and rip it again! again. Lionel Messi. Did you see that little dummy move where it looked like he was going to pass it back to the middle, and instead he rips that thing far post with that lethal left foot. Oh my. Lionel Messi with an absolute rocket shot to the far post. Look at this. He just fakes it enough. We'll get maybe a close-up look of it here. Whoop! Just enough to create some space with that defender, and then again, just an absolute laser beam to the back corner of the net. Indefensible there for Hugo Lloris, who's played a whale of a game. And that's the second one for Lionel Messi, now 4-3 for Argentina. Oh my. Messi with two incredible finishes here in what could be his swan song. Griezmann, back runner if he wants it. Beautiful touch, Giroud, he's got space. He plays with it just a little bit too much, and they're not able to get a shot off, and Argentina is able to take it. Giroud, that's a couple of times where I feel like Olivier Giroud should have just had to go from the 18 where he was. Too many passes and a dispossession for France. Here they're pushing again. Alvarez looking for his second of the game. Little flick back to the middle. One more touch for Messi and a beautiful save. Hugo Lloris. And here is our first sub, and it will be Olivier Giroud again, 35 years of age for Giroud, and he will check out and will be replaced by his teammate there. To switch back to the French roster to tell you who that is. And it's Kingsley Coman. 26-year-old plays for Bayern Munich. And he will come in to take over for the 36-year-old Olivier Giroud. A little bit more youth in that attack. Dembele. And dispossessed by Acuna. There's Coman. He just checked into the game. Little flick on. They were going to be offsides anyway, but dispossessed, and now Argentina has some numbers if they want. DePaul running. Now here's Molina, the right back, who's come all the way up to the attack. Alvarez. There's Messi. Beautiful touches, and he tries and can't dribble around Tchouaméni. And now France has the ball. There's Coman again, who just subbed in. A couple of clever little touches as he has some space to dribble. Now he'll go back to his teammate Dembele. Dembele with space. He can have a go. He'll go one more pass to Griezmann. There's Mbappe. Rips it. Goal! And Coman, fresh off the bench, is in the back of the net, and we're equalized again. Well, how about a way to make Deschamps, your manager, look like an absolute brilliant genius by scoring right after the substitution. Look at this play, and he just rips that thing with the left foot. Martinez tries, but again, just high, just world-class finishes that we're seeing here from both teams now. 4-4. Oh, great ball. Kingsley Coman. Bayern Munich, again, one of the top clubs in the world as well. Mbappe tries to have his first go of the second half. Had a couple of good chances in the first half that Martinez was able to take away from him. McAllister now. Messi with some space. Look at the way that his run breaks apart that back line. The same way that that line of white jerseys in the back right there, you can see they're a little bit discombobulated, but then they immediately form back up. France is not keeping their line as nearly, look at that. That center back is running because of the threat of Messi. Now Alvarez on the right side, flicking it in. Nice pass back to Fernandez, and he tries it far post, but it's deflected by Varane in the middle. What a play. And now Kingsley Coman. Can they lead a counterattack? He's got nobody there, and that through ball's taken away. Good spot there by Molina on the right back side. Just so tough to break through with that line. Mbappe, though, finds some space. He's got moves, and he's got a shot, and it's saved! Sliding in there is Martinez. Oh, my. What a play by the goalie for Argentina, as Mbappe absolutely has to finish that one. Oh, my. He had a wide open space into the box. He's got to be one step sooner with that strike. He let a sliding Martinez get in there and take it off of his boot. Oh, he's going to want that one back. Mbappe to the outside to Dembele. Dembele now with some space. So some of these runs, they're trying on foot rather than through the air, or the passing game is breaking up that line a little bit, giving him some opportunities. But there you go. Nice three-man line. And then as soon as that guy on the right back, he shouldn't be breaking back like that so far, because that allows Messi to stay onside. Got to stay disciplined in your back line. Tchouaméni inside again. Oh, sweet little flick to Griezmann, but it's taken away. And now quickly the other way, Messi and Alvarez, the two-man top. Messi again. Does he have the golden hat trick in him here? I would be insane to see him have a hat trick in the World Cup final. Insane. But it would be a fitting send-off for one of the best players of all time. Otamendi now. Martinez. Acuna. Up the left side to McAllister. Alvarez. Messi again. Taken away now. There's Hernandez on the left midfield side. I haven't talked about him much today. Rabiot and Kylian Mbappe. There's Griezmann trying to penetrate the back line. He's able to break it up a little bit, and that gives him some space. Koeman back to Mbappe, who got tripped. No foul. Apparently, Kylian Mbappe now back quickly to Koeman. Koeman. Rabiot in the middle. Koeman. Passes. Mbappe. He'll take it all the way back out. One more pass in the middle. Pass. Griezmann, goal! A little bit of tic-tac-toe. I was getting frustrated. They weren't putting anything on, but again, they sure showed me their patience pays off. And Antoine Griezmann, who scored in stoppage time, able to score his second, and that gives France their first lead of the game. Bing, bang, boom. And Martinez can't stop it. 5-4 now. Bloop. Just a little clever inseam. And actually, Martinez probably should have stopped that. That was a weird body position for his dive. If he just dives regularly, he'll be all right. Stand by. Sorry about that. The wife called, you got to answer. Back of the net, Argentina ties it up with a ripper from about 14 yards out. Just standing there all by his lonesome. Just an easy little flick, and that's Fernandez, who's able to rip that thing to the near post. And we are all netted up again at 5. What a goal there. Enzo Fernandez. 21-year-old from Benfica in Portugal. Just 3 caps leading into the World Cup. But Enzo Fernandez able to put that one on frame. Now 5-5 here in the 71st minute. But I do apologize about that delay. My wife called on her way home from work. Just had to make sure everything was all right. Mrs. Nagy on Sports is our #1 fan. Messi inside. Beautiful ball! Fernandez! He almost had #2, and he pushes it just wide. Look at this ball. Ooh, just wide. Remains 5-5, but this is going to be a crazy 20 minutes plus stoppage time here. Official World Cup final simulation. Ooh, falls down, no call. Pretty clean game so far, which is probably the only thing that's not very realistic about this Game is fouls and flops every 12 seconds. Oh, there it is! Did he just not make the goalie, Lionel Messi? The hat trick! He's done it in a World Cup final. Look at that smile. What a goal for Lionel Messi. Watch this play. Look at this touch by Alvarez. Whoop, whoop. He does a slick little touch. He didn't nutmeg him. He just pulls it right out of the grasp. That little left foot drag so that Lloris's slide can't get there. Holy smokeroos. Far post and 3 goals in the game for the captain, Lionel Messi. World-class finish. Yes, I believe that you are right, Daniel. Welcome in. I believe it is on Sunday. And the third place game with Morocco and Croatia is tomorrow. Didn't necessarily feel the need to sim that one. All right, 6-5 Argentina. Their first lead since it was 4-3. Rabiot trying to equal it back up. Koeman inside. Giamini rips it and a good save by Martinez. Molina up now here in the 75th minute. Messi with a hat trick today. He has been sensational. Every bit as advertised. Certainly beating his clubmate at PSG, Kylian Mbappe, so far in terms of world's best strikers. Oh, and it was almost another one. But Lloris is able to come up and take it away from Paredes, who'd made them run. Just possessed in the middle by Fernandez. Now quickly to DePaul. As Argentina's got the mojo now. Dropped back to the goalkeeper. Lloris calmly out to Varane. Tchouaméni. Hard foul again, no call. Acuna, 77th minute. Argentina, here comes Martinez. Rips it far side, and Lloris just got enough of it to put it wide. Another substitute coming now. Dembele will go out. And another striker will come in for France as they need fresh, fast legs up there on the front. And this one will be Marcus Thurman. Plays for Gladbach, Borussia Gladbach in Germany, 25-year-old striker, if they can get it up to him. Kylian Mbappe, 23-year-old from PSG. That's Paris Saint-Germain for those playing along at home. Oh, clever little through ball from Rabiot, doesn't go. Martinez, he's got Messi in front of him again if he wants it to. Right side to Paul Messi, and it's number 4. Oh boy, we are witnessing something truly special now. Lionel Messi, 4 for 4 in the game. And number 10, running away now with the golden boot, especially if Mbappe's not going to score 4 goals now, probably. Running away with the golden boot as the top goal scorer of. And this time he shoots it with the right foot, and he goes right around a diving, flailing Hugo Lloris. 4 goals for Lionel Messi. Here's Thuram, who just checked into Koeman, the goal scorer from earlier. 7-5 now. It's been all Argentina for the last 10 minutes. Their 2 goals not only tied it, actually their 3 goals tied it, and now give them a 2-goal lead. So this is crunch time now for the French. Koundé now on the right side, up to Koeman. There's Rabiot. Now Tchouaméni inside. Mbappe taking off his boot, is that you can see that white line. When that white line is straight in the back, when they keep that shape, so hard to attack without something very, very special happening. Molina, the right back. Argentina just content to kind of pass it. They've got a man right in the middle, and they tried to go to Martinez. Tchouaméni dispossesses France the other way. Griezmann, bad first touch. Taken off of his boot. Nicolas Otamendi. Outside to the left to Acuna. Acuna and Martinez playing a little 2-man game. Again, why go up? You're up 2 goals now. Time is your friend, 83rd minute of the game. I would make France come to me. Waste your energy coming to me. Rabiot, Thuram, all the way back to Tchouaméni. Lots of passing around for France, but they have to push. Pass all you want. They're not going to give you points. for passing percentage. Rabiot outside Koeman. Koeman now being pushed to the corner like you're supposed to from Acuna. He's going to drop all the way back to his right back, Koundé. Koeman again. Does he want to cross it? Nope, rinse and repeat. Back to Koundé. Now back to Koeman. Griezmann tried the little flick, didn't go. Would have been the hat trick for Griezmann. Tchouaméni, Rabiot, Griezmann. He's got some space. One more pass. Thuram, and taken off his boot. They couldn't get a shot. They needed a shot desperately there. 86th minute. France, though, dispossessed in the middle. Ripped it. Dick, deflected. I mean, easy for me to say. And it's 7-6. Griezmann with his hat trick. Strum that music, sweet Frenchman. Antoine Griezmann with his hat trick. So he's the one staying with Messi right now in goals. This thing bounced around the deflection, off the defender, off of Martinez, the goalie, and then Griezmann, right place at right time. And I apologize for shouting. PG word. I'd probably just say deflective, but I stopped after the word dick. My apologies. Try to keep it a family-friendly channel here at Nagy on Sports. 7-6 now. Had to have it. 87th minute. Is this thing going to go stoppage time? It would go stoppage time and PKs here. If stoppage time does not net a winner, and it's not a golden goal situation, they would play all 30 minutes of that extra time before going to the PKs if it was still tied. But France still has work to do. 88th minute. Pushing up the middle. Now Griezmann. He's got 3 goals. Took Thuram, who just came in. Taken away by Paredes and Acuna. Rabiot fighting hard against Fernandez. Passing it around now again. Absolutely no hurry for them to do anything. They don't have to do anything. Substitute coming. Here is the legend, Angel Di Maria, checking into the game. Great to see Di Maria get in there. Hernandez comes out. He had a great game. Fernandez, rather. Angel Di Maria checks into the game. Argentina's legend, along with Lionel Messi. Into the middle. Can he have a go? Back post deflected. Still in the box. Some danger. Argentina, they give up the corner. Angel Di Maria, 34 years of age. Juventus, 124 caps for Di Maria. I think he played for Man City for a while as well. Taken out of the air. Bad corner by Griezmann. And now going the other way, but France is able to take it away. They've got just a couple of minutes left. Just 4 minutes of stoppage time. They got to go. Griezmann just wide. That would have tied it up in stoppage time, and Griezmann rips it just wide of frame. Oh, my. They have to press now. Throw everything they have in it, or Argentina will win this World Cup 2022 here in Qatar. Certainly not without a lot of scandal and heartbreak, of course, with the death of Grant Wall, American reporter as well. But you can't argue that we've seen some world-class soccer. Rabiot now. Into the middle of Griezmann. Take it off his boot, but back to the middle. A touch, and a goal! They tie it up! They do! It's Koeman! His second of the half since checking in! And France ties the game at 7s, and look at the entire bench emptying to celebrate their comrade. Oh my, what a goal! France evens it up, and we're going to go to stoppage time. Very, very likely, unless somebody scores here with the remainder of this extra time. Look at that goal from Koeman. What a pass. Oh, Kingsley Coman, what a rip. 7-7 now. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This thing has gone back and forth. Oh, Tchouaméni injured. We'll have to keep an eye on that here. Just a couple minutes left. Does somebody want to win it in regulation? Passing it around into the 4th minute of stoppage time. Now will they add some more for that goal celebration? We'll find out. Messi, could he be the hero? He'll go one pass, left foot, he doesn't want it, back in! Oh, Lloris maybe saves the game. Wow, Hugo Lloris with yet another incredible save as Messi this time goes to the teammate And Lloris is able to get there. Oh my gosh, this game. Maybe the last attempt here. Messi will bring this left swinging corner. Goes near post, headed away to Paul. They've maybe got one more chance. Messi in the corner, back to DePaul, into the middle. Little touch, back pass. Romero, Paredes, oh, just wide. And that's it. We're going to extra time, as it should here in the World Cup final. On pnagsports, 7-7 at the end of regulation. I told you there are more goals than usual. There's just not a way to turn them down, but I think it's more exciting, so I haven't really looked that hard. 7-7 here now. What a game. And France pulled that one out of I'm not sure where. Oh my. It was 7-5 as they entered the 88th minute. That was incredible. Just incredible. So Montiel will come in for Paul. That was a substitution. Messi will get subbed out for Tagliafico. And we'll see if Tchouaméni goes out. So we will play extra time. They play 2 50-minute pass, ripped to the side, and Lloris